are, January 25th. It looks like some of our fish cover has broke loose. I had concrete laying on all of these big logs to hold them down, but somehow one of them broke free. Although Mrs. Kapper might be happy, because that is a really nice log that could be fixed up really nice for someone's in-home decoration. So if you're interested in something like that, give me a holler, because if you've seen them in our home, they turned out absolutely beautiful. Alright, boys and girls, this is your lake fill update. I think it's the 27th of January 2018, and it's raining, but I'm on my way to run a few errands. I told Mrs. Kapper, I asked her to get a clip of the overflow pipe if it's running, but don't look like it's gonna run. We didn't get a lot of rain, but it might have been enough to push the lake up a little bit. Okay, I'm back home in the afternoon. It's January 27th, and I could swear Sasquatch just took off running over there. I mean, something loud crashing through the woods, and everything is wet. So a deer would be pretty quiet. Probably a squirrel. Anyways, we've been getting rain all morning. Nothing super heavy, but it was really steady. And look, we got some of our first casualties. Fish cover gone bad. That's a real nice cedar log right there. And Mrs. Kapper said another one. Oh, there's another floater, it looks like, right there. Man, I mean, I put big, like, you know, 300, 400, 500 pound concrete blocks on them, and they still came up. Anyways, we did put on 1 to 2 more inches since the last update. Okay, 1 more inch for sure, but we started down at the white section there, so we're up, I'm gonna say that's 4 1/4 inches from when we started just a few days ago on the new stick. But the junk is getting less. Speaking of the junk, somebody asked me around the edges, they're like, man, that looks ugly, aren't you going to get rid of it? And I politely reminded them there's still, you know, almost 3 more feet of water that has to come up. But then, yes, after that time, I'll reassess, and if there's anything sticking out that looks ugly, I'll push it back in with the excavator. But some of these fish structures I designed so they're going to come right to the top of the surface, so that you could see them and fish next to them. So we'll see when it's all the way full and the ground is dry. If there's anything that's kind of ugly sticking out, I'll shove it back in or pull it out with the excavator. So it's supposed to be a nice day tomorrow. A lot of projects on the horizon, but not until the ground dries up. So that's it for today's update. Stay tuned for more updates as she continues to grow. The next thing I'm going to look at is when that thing starts dribbling and coming over. I don't think it is yet, but it can't be far off. Alright, here is the duck pond, and folks, I'm going to tell you, to me this is a huge mystery. This thing dropped, all the water basically is gone, and this thing was sealed up pretty dang tight. I mean, it held water all of this fall so far. Even early in the summer when it flooded, it held water. So where the water went is a mystery now, because this thing is all clay. And I inspected the dam all the way around, and I didn't find any major leaks. So I don't know what's going on with the water. I'm going to refill it and then see what happens. So stay tuned for that. I just have to know now. I'm going to fill it again once.